So I'm noticing that a lot of people are overthinking the idea of business. And I think it's a big problem. Either you can have a job or you can have a business or you can do both. But it really is all about how you think about it. I mean, if you have a job and I don't know, maybe you're a graphic designer at a company, you could do that same job as a freelancer. Set up an LLC, get paid as a 1099 employee through several different clients, and do exactly what you've been doing. The only difference is, the control that you have. Now you don't have to be tied to a certain company's rules and regulations and whatnot. And you can choose what work you do. But for some reason, that's my little dude, sorry. For some reason, whenever I have this conversation, whenever I bring that up, people are just like, oh, business. Like, you mean like Walmart? No, all businesses aren't Walmart. Walmart is just one company. It's just one type of business model. You don't necessarily have to sell a product. You can sell a service. Once you're engaging in an activity for profit, it can technically become a business. And that can be repairing old cars or painting houses or cutting lawns. Maybe you're just the best bartender in the city, so you decide to contract yourself out. It doesn't matter what you do. You just need to stop thinking about business like this complicated, convoluted, huge organization that requires hundreds of employees to run. No, a photographer is in business. They do an activity for money, they get paid by clients, and they operate a business. I'm only saying this because we are in a time right now where I can literally make YouTube videos, maybe get popular, and then start making actual money, enough money to quit a full-time job. And then once I quit my full-time job, maybe I form an LLC, and that becomes my new career. This is possible. Likely, probably not, but it is possible. And it really just comes down to how you think about these things. And I'm only putting this out there because when you start thinking about business the wrong way, it does seem unobtainable. It seems unnecessary. It seems like something that is so far-fetched. But really, you're already engaged in business. You're currently trading your time for money. And the only difference is that you're an employee. You could still trade your time for money as a contractor. In fact, many professionals have found out the hard way that their employer does not want to pay for their insurance or take all the responsibilities of being an employer. So they fired them and then invited them back as 1099 contractors. So understand, real estate people, some salespeople operate as businesses. They are not operating as just an employee of a company. This is all about thinking. You just got to start thinking about this thing completely differently. Otherwise, it will seem like a giant and, seems like something you probably just don't want to do. Whatever you're currently doing in your life, maybe as a hobby, maybe something you just enjoy to do, maybe you should try to find a way to monetize it. What if you, I know a lot of people make beats or whatever. Okay, well, find a way to sell your beats. Maybe people are buying them. You make enough money. Maybe that can be a side income. Maybe it can be an actual business. Maybe it gets big. Who knows? But the big thing about starting businesses is that it is a journey, right? So depending on where you start, you might end up in a completely different place, but you'll never be able to go on that journey as an employee. Okay, maybe not never, but it's a lot less likely. Why? Because there's all these rules, structures, and different gatekeepers in the employee model. When you go out to become a business, it's all on you. I mean, if you fail, it's all on you. If there's liability, it's all on you. And because of that, you have this new freedom. And hopefully you get to a point where you're making so much money that you can quit your full-time job and start engaging in an activity that you actually enjoy, that is profitable. And then you can understand for yourself what it's like to truly be free. So he's not doing so hot right now, but yeah, I just wanted to drop this video to to really get people thinking differently, because I'm constantly having people tell me, oh, that just seems like so much. No, it's not that much. I mean, you currently have bills and financial obligations. You currently have problems in life that you have to deal with. You're currently getting paid a wage for your time. That's pretty much business. It's just that it's up to you to solve the problems, you to figure out the best way to do things, you to figure out how to scale, and your responsibility. But the rewards, well, there's lots of those. So that's all I got, man. I'll talk to you guys.